All right, we're live. Sweet. All right, so what just happened? I just recorded a really, really good video using Mac's in-house app called Photo Booth. Put my heart and soul into this video. I filmed it for like 16 minutes, and then afterwards it's like, oh, video didn't save. Why not? I don't know. It didn't save. It just said, video didn't save. So now I'm going live. We're gonna answer those questions right here live. If you have any other questions to add, feel free, go ahead. I'm going to answer all beginner raw vegan beginner questions. So this video is I want to let you guys know too, like, don't be afraid of not having an amazing video camera to make videos with. Like, you don't need a DSLR, you don't need a Canon, you don't need a Nikon, you don't need a Sony. You can just get by with one of these handheld ones if you want. It doesn't even need a selfie thing, but you can get one if you want. Canon G7X is a great one. You can film with your Samsung or your iPhone. You can film with your laptop. Like, I'm recommending using Mac's Photo Booth because of what just happened to me. So instead, you can go live, like I'm going live right now, and make videos this way. So now, here we go. I'm going to get into the questions. Again, if you have any other questions besides ones I'm answering here from Instagram, you can go ahead and post them in the side chat there, and I will answer them for you. So these are basic questions, I think, but they're from someone who has no idea about the raw vegan diet, who's getting into it. I think they're really good questions to address because I think a lot of people have these same questions. In fact, this very first question was one of the very first questions that I had when I started out. So the question is, Ted, on a fruitarian or fruit-based raw vegan diet, can I also eat vegetables? And the answer is, yeah, you can eat vegetables, but you want to focus on the fruit, because when you focus on the fruit, you're going to make sure you're getting all the calories that you need. You're going to make sure that you're actually satisfied and excited to eat the meal. And you're going to make sure that you're getting all the vitamins and minerals that you need, because fruit has a ton of vitamins and a good amount of minerals as well. Nowhere near as many minerals as vegetables do have, which is why I make sure I consume daily Green Boost every day. You want to get some daily Green Boost, you can. You go to dailygreenboost.com, use the code TEDCAR, and you save yourself 10%. And the reason I like to have that is because it makes sure I get all my minerals in. But with the fruit, when I focus on the fruit, it fills me up, it satisfies me, it gives me everything I need and nothing I don't. It digests beautifully. My favorite way to get vegetables in is through green juicing, which I don't like to green juice like when people juice for me, and I drink that. Thank you very much. But I like to make my own salads. Really, really easy to make a salad. I grab a big bowl, like this big, like the size of my head, a bowl the size of my head. Fill it up with the bed of greens, like the baby spinach, the baby lettuce, all that arugula stuff. I just go to the store, buy pre-cut up stuff, dump it in the bowl. Then at the same store, I make sure I can find some like pre-made guacamole or at least some ripe avocados. Go home, put that in there, mash it up together, done. I also maybe add in some cucumbers and fresh tomatoes to put on top to give it that fresh juicy bite, that fresh juicy crunch. That's a salad. That's how I get a good amount of vegetables in. Super, super easy. But I don't think you need to eat too many vegetables. Just eat enough so that you feel like you're getting them in, I guess. But you really want to focus on the fruit. Next question is, if yes, what kind of vegetables can I have? Well, I'd recommend things like baby greens. Like I said, baby arugula, baby spinach, baby lettuce, that sort of thing. So baby greens, butter lettuce is great too. I like celery. Chopped up celery is great. And I think, what's that sound? Some weird sound going on. Lettuce, spinach, and celery. Those are like the best vegetables to have. And Daily Green Boost is also a good one. It's dailygreenboost.com, and it's green barley. It's barley grass juice powder, dehydrated. Again, if you use the code TEDCAR, you'll save yourself 10%. So next question is, can I eat nuts and seeds? Yeah, you can eat nuts and seeds. But notice how you feel when you do. Because every time you eat nuts and seeds, you're going to feel a little heavier, a little more sedated, like energy is going to work on digesting those nuts and seeds. The best nuts and seeds to have are the ones that are in milk form. So you blend them up in a blender with water, and you put them through a nut bag, and you make some nut milk, and you drink that back. That's the best way to consume your nuts and seeds. Another way to have nuts and seeds is to have some hemp seeds on your salad, or ground up chia seed on your salad, or ground up flax seed on your salad. Make sure those seeds are ground up though, because if you have chia and flax whole, it's just going to go right through you like psyllium husk. There's really no point. Grind up your chia seeds, grind up your flax seeds, and then put on your salad or into your smoothies. Don't just put them in there whole. Nuts to avoid would be things like cashews. Cashews are super high heated, super processed. Even if they say they're raw, they're not, bruh. The best nuts to have would be things like walnuts and almonds in their soaked form. Hazelnuts are good too in their soaked form. Brazil nuts are great in their soaked form. Pecans are great in their soaked form. Make sure you soak your nuts. All right. Next question is if if yes, I can eat nuts and seeds. How much can I have? Very little. You don't need a lot. A handful a day tops. Even if I mean a handful like every other day is probably a lot better than a handful a day. That's for sure. Unless you're trying to put on size, unless you're trying to bulk up. If you're trying to bulk up, you want to put on size. You want to put on some big girth, some big muscle, some weight. Sure, have nuts and seeds every single day. That'll keep you bulked up. Almond butter is a fantastic addition to any salad as well. So you have your salad, big bed of greens, like I said. You put your guacamole on top, take a big scoop of almond butter, put that on top, mix it around. Bada bing, bada boom, you're in business, man. You can sell it at a restaurant for 20 bucks a bowl. Anyone would buy it. It tastes fantastic. Next question is, when I blend up smoothies, should I use almond milk or coconut milk or water? Use water. Water tastes fantastic. You don't need to be mixing your fat and your sugar like that. If you mix fat and sugar like that, you're going to end up with digestive issues. You can end up with some candida symptoms. You don't want that. Keep the fat on its own, or keep the fat with the vegetables. Don't be mixing your fat and the sugar too much, too often. Every now and then, sure, have some gourmet stuff, but don't be mixing your fat and sugar too often. You definitely want to steer clear of that. That is a big newbie mistake. By the way, can you all hear me? Type 1 if you can hear me right now. Put a 1 in the chat box, and I'll see a bunch of ones pop up if you can hear me. Or put 2 if you can't hear me at all, and I got to change the audio settings. 1, awesome. Your interaction would be very appreciated here. Cool, awesome. A couple ones coming in. Great. And also, while we're at it, just let me know where you're at with your diet. Are you raw vegan right now, or are you vegan, or are you vegetarian, or standard North American? Just type in what kind of diet you're eating right now. That'll give me an idea for where people are at right now. But obviously, you guys can hear me. A lot of ones coming in. Fantastic. Next question is, can I drink herbal fruit teas and green tea? Well, there's a big difference between herbal fruit teas and green tea. I'm a big fan of the herbal teas. I like those. They're great in the winter. They keep me warm. That's one of the biggest tips, biggest secrets to staying raw vegan in the winter in Canada. You got to keep warm. And the best way to keep warm is not through eating cooked food, not through eating food that sedates you and makes you feel like crap. It's by getting in some hot water. And you make that hot water taste great by adding in some herbal fruit teas. No problem. Absolutely. Caffeine-free is the way to be, baby. But you add in that green tea, you're getting that stimulation effect. And when what goes up with caffeine, it must come down. Now, you always come down much lower than when you went up. Let's say with caffeine, you drink it, you feel high for 2-3 hours. But the come down is now like 6 to 9 hours. And then you got to come back up from that come down. It takes another 6 hours. It's just a roller coaster. It's like a whiplash you get from caffeine. It sucks. It's not worth it. So keep with the herbal teas. And if you want energy, sleep more, bruh. The only reason you're wanting some caffeine is because you haven't got enough sleep. I guarantee it. You get enough sleep, you meditate enough, you're not going to want any caffeine. You keep your diet clean enough, you're not going to want any caffeine. But if you want green tea because you're weaning off coffee, fantastic choice. Best way to wean off coffee, have your regular cup of coffee one day. Next day, have half and half decaf, half coffee. Do that for a week or two. Next week after that, get on the green tea. Herbal teas, though, I highly recommend to keep warm. Next question is, when will I start to notice changes in my energy, my skin, and my digestion? Well, this is going to be different for everyone. It's going to be different depending on what time of life you're going through right now. Is your life pretty stable? You're going to college every day, everything's like the same old, or are you going through some chaos right now with some relationships? If your life is pretty stable right now, like I'd say mine is, even though I'm doing a bunch of stuff, I keep my life pretty stable. I notice things really easily. I notice, hey, that changed my skin, that affected my mood, that affected my sleep, right? I notice these things. So I'm really in tune. And you can become in tune as well. You just set the intention. I'm going to be in tune with how these foods make me feel. But how quickly are you going to notice the benefits of eating a raw vegan diet? Well, when it comes to you asked me about your energy level, you're going to notice an increase in energy level right away after your first meal. The first meal of fruit compared to the last meal of cooked food you just ate, night and day. You eat a big meal of cooked food, how do you feel? Just sedated. You're high. You're drugged up. You're medicated. Cooked food medicates people. It sedates people. That's why they love it so much. But then you have a big meal of raw food. How do you feel? The same as you felt before the meal. There's no come down effect. There's no body's going to work now. Body's putting you to sleep because it needs to work on digestion. None of that. Body's like, oh, sick, nutrients. Dope. Thanks, bro. Puts the vitamin C where it needs to go, puts the vitamin K where it needs to go, puts all the vitamin B's where they need to go, puts all the phytonutrients where they need to go. Right? When you eat raw food, you feel just as good as you felt before. And hopefully before the meal, you felt grateful. You felt excited that you're about to eat the raw food meal. After the meal, you're excited and grateful that you just ate the meal and you're excited to go on with your life and make a video like this. You know, very few raw fooders watch a lot of movies. Now, I watch a movie every now and then, but I'm studying the movie. I'm watching how they filmed it. I'm watching the angles that they use and the lines that the characters spoke and the timing and the pacing of the movie. I'm studying films when I watch them. I don't sit back and watch stuff for entertainment's sake very often. I'm usually studying it because my mind is so acutely aware because I'm focused, I'm awake, I'm not falling asleep from the cooked food. Same is going to go for you the same day you start eating a fully raw vegan diet. I guarantee it, I promise it. Just try it out. Next thing you're going to notice is you asked me about changes in your skin. Well, guys can clear up their skin pretty quickly compared to girls. That's one of the benefits of being a guy on this diet is if we have acne and we start eating a raw vegan diet, that acne is going to go away very, very quickly. Give it a couple weeks, a couple months, definitely within a year for sure. Women, it's a bit different. It's a bit iffy. I'm not sure. You gotta try it for yourself. You let me know how to do it. There are definitely girls who got rid of their acne by eating a fruit-based diet. They got rid of their eczema eating a fruit-based raw vegan diet for sure. Many of them out there. I haven't studied the girls, but you can go ahead and study them. It might take them a month or two to get better, but you'll definitely notice changes in your skin as well. You have to. Everything gets better in raw vegan. From the way you smell, from the way that you see things, from the way that you think about things. Everything in life is better on a raw vegan diet. Even sex, like even elimination, even your dreams. Everything is better on raw vegan. Everything. I'm not even kidding. And I hate when people say, because generalizations don't sell very well. It's better when people get specific about stuff. They say, oh, you want better sex? Eat raw vegan. And they do a whole challenge and focus on sex and raw veganism. That sells much better than saying, oh, everything gets better, including sex. But it's true. Everything gets better in your life. Your focus, your mood, your energy levels, your sleep, the way you smell, the way you taste, the way you look, the way you interact with and greet and meet other people. Everything gets better on raw vegan. I used to stutter. I honestly couldn't talk. I couldn't say a sentence. I would talk like this. And I still do from time to time. It still lingers because I was a big stutterer back in the day. But now I'm so much more confident. I'm so much more fluid with my speaking abilities, with my confidence, and it's all come from raw food. Raw food has given me a new lease on life. That's why I'm so passionate about making these videos. Like I said, right before making this live video, I already made this exact video before answering all these exact questions, but the camera didn't save, so I got to make the video again here for you live. But I don't care because I love it. I'll talk about this stuff all day long, every day. Next question is, when do I notice changes in my digestion? Again, right away. If you're constipated, if you're not going number two, if you're not taking a shit at least 2 or 3 times a day, you're constipated. If you're only going to poop once a day or not even that, you're backed up, bruh, and that's going to end your life so much quicker than you know it. If you want to live a long time, you got to poop at least 2 or 3 times a day. Get the toxins out. Whatever's going in, it should be going out 12 hours later, tops. Maybe even sooner. You eat some dragon fruit at 6 a.m., it's going to be out of you by noon. If you're doing intermittent fasting like myself, you'd be eating dragon fruit at 12 noon, and it's going to be out of you by 6 p.m. at the latest. Right? So just make sure you're eating foods that are in and out of you within 12 hours. You'd go and poop at least 2 to 3 times a day at the minimum. Ideally, I mean, it depends what you're eating, but if you're going to poop even 5 times a day, it's fantastic. No worries. Get that stuff out of you. You don't want to be backed up. The next question is, will I poop a lot? Yeah, you're going to poop a lot. You're going to poop a lot more than someone who's eating standard North American diet, that's for sure. If you're eating raw vegan and you're still constipated right now, it could be that you're holding on to some stuff in life. You're holding on to stuff emotionally. You're not letting go. Once you have that conversation with the person you need to have that conversation with, get stuff off your chest, you just let go of whatever it is you're holding on to, digestion's going to flow. I've only been constipated 2 times as a raw vegan, and both times was when I wasn't expressing myself. I wasn't voicing my opinion. I wasn't voicing what I was feeling inside. I was holding on to things. I was harboring them in. I was keeping them in. And then I just got constipated. I couldn't shit. Once I spoke my truth, once I got out of the situation and was able to breathe a bit, stuff just came through easily. All right, I'm going to read up some of the comments here. So people are saying that they're vegan, 6 years vegan, 2 months raw vegan, amazing. Raw vegan for about a month, vegan both raw and cooked, cool. Plant-based, cooked and intermittent for intermittent fasting. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, let me know where you guys are from too. Post in the comments right now. Are you from Canada? Are you from America? Are you from Europe? Which part of Europe? Where are you from? I want to see where people are we're at right now. Are you from England, London? Let's get some interaction here. I can honestly say that after the first 4 or 7 days, I noticed significant changes in my energy and mental clarity. Absolutely. I'm also losing weight inches pretty quickly, which of course is an added bonus. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to lean out, this is the diet. If you want mental clarity, this is the diet. If you're having some issues with insomnia, this is the diet. You know, if you just want to have more self-love and more self-confidence, this is the diet. This is the fruit allows things to just flow so easily. I guarantee it, I promise you. I can't find any exceptions to this anywhere I look. People are eating a high fruit diet or really clean fruit diet. Things are just better, man, across the board. All right, so we got Los Angeles, we got Seattle. What's up, Jonathan? We got Samantha in the house here. Like, thanks for the comment, Samantha. Jody, we got Greg. Ryan is saying how caffeine's given him insomnia. Absolutely, caffeine will do that to you, Ryan. All right. So next question is, do you feel full and satisfied from eating fruit alone? Fruit is the only food that will satisfy you on its own. So you mean you can eat a meal of papayas and feel fantastic. You can eat a meal of mangoes and feel amazing. You can eat a meal of just grapes and feel like totally terrific. You can eat a meal of peaches, plums, nectarines, apples and feel like gung ho, let's go. You can eat a meal of just fruit and feel flippin' amazing, brah. But you can't do that with just vegetables or just any sort of cooked food either. With cooked food, people mix it all together, right? They put the salt, they put the sauce, they put the cream, they put the toppings and the bombs and the blah, blah, blah. They add a whole bunch of crap, and then they hopefully feel satisfied. If they don't, no worries, they got some sweet dessert. The sweet dessert always satisfies because it's full of sugar. Why not just have the sugar from the fruit? People say, oh, I don't want to ruin my appetite by having dessert first. The reason you eat is to end your appetite. So just have the fruit first. Have the watermelon first. Have the peaches, the plums, the nectarines first. Then if you're still hungry after, then go and have your cooked food. But I guarantee you, you're not going to want to have it afterwards because the fruit's going to satisfy you. So yes, I do feel satisfied when I eat enough fruit. Got to make sure you eat enough. Next question is, what about black coffee? Black coffee is amazing for shoving it up your ass for an enema, but don't drink it. If you drink coffee, you're going to have a huge spike in energy. It's going to be stimulation energy, not true energy. And you're going to get shot right back down like a whiplash effect. Like, well, bam. And the well, bam's going to leave you freaking sore, man. The well, bam's going to leave you feeling anxious. The well, bam is going to leave you feeling moody. When people come off coffee, they're moody. When people come off fruit, they're just like, I'm good. There's no withdrawal symptoms. When I'm hungry again, I'll have some more fruit. It's all good. So avoid coffee, drinking it, but great for enemas. Next question is, do you ever have a cheat day? I don't have cheat days because I'm not super strict with myself. I allow myself to eat whatever I want. I'm honest about that. I'll eat whatever I want. What do I want? I want fruit. I want some vegetables. I want the raw enzymes, man. I want living food. This is a living body. This is a living temple. I will only put life force in here. If something's not alive, highly, highly questionable that I'm going to put it in my body. Unless it's like super small amounts of something like pasteurized juice or something like that, you know? So very, very seldom will I ever eat something that's not optimal. So I don't cheat because I have nothing to cheat on. I allow myself. If I want a freaking pumpkin pizza, I'll go eat a pumpkin pizza. Have I ever eaten a pumpkin pizza? No. Have I ever eaten McDonald's or Burger King since I've been a raw vegan? No. But would I allow myself to? Yes. So keep that in mind. If you're having cheat days, it's probably because you're being too restrictive with yourself. All right, next question is, do you track nutrients to make sure you're getting enough of everything? Good question. I used to do this, and I used Chronometer for that. There's an app called Chronometer. I'll type it here for you if you don't know what it is, Chronometer. You can go there, and you can type in all the fruit and all the veggies you're having each day, and you can see if you're coming up short on whatever it is. But whenever I was eating enough papayas and enough lettuce, I was always getting enough. And nowadays, when I make sure I take my daily green boost, I know I'm getting all my minerals I need there. If you want some daily green boost, you head over to dailygreenboost.com, use the code TEDCAR, and you'll save 10% on all your orders. That makes me sure I get all my minerals. But to get all my vitamins, I just eat enough fruit. It's really easy to get all my vitamins. Just eat enough fruit. Eat enough papaya. Eat enough bananas even. Eat enough oranges or melons. Melons are great. Berries are great. Highly recommend berries. So if you want to get all your nutrients, what you got to do is you got to eat food that tastes really good in its raw, natural state. So use your tongue, and it'll be the dictator of how healthy something is when it's in its raw, natural state. So you can't judge a pizza how healthy it is by it tastes because they've been stimulated to taste really good with all sorts of crazy ingredients. But you grab a blueberry, you taste it. The better that blueberry tastes, guess what? The better it is for you. The more vitamins and minerals it's going to give you, the more antioxidants it's going to give you. You eat a really crappy blueberry, guess what? That blueberry is crappy. It's not good for you. It's just like eating unripe blueberry. It's like, ooh, I don't want that. Right? You got to eat foods that taste really, really good. The better something tastes, the better it is for you. And you can eat lots of it. The more of something you can eat, like I want to go extreme with my food. I want to eat as much as I can and feel good after still. And with good tasting fruit, it's really easy to do because you can't overeat on it. Good tasting fruit, like no one overeats at watermelon, right? You eat enough watermelon, you're good to go. What's next? No one overeats on freaking apples. You eat enough apples, you're good to go. What's next? Next question. Yeah. What do you say when people call you crazy or extreme? Extremely healthy. I want to be extremely happy. I want to be extremely fulfilled. I want to be extremely productive. I want to be extremely helpful in most situations. I want to be extreme. I want to live an extremely amazing life. And I think if you're watching this, then so do you. Because what's the opposite of extreme? If you don't want to be extremely happy, you want to be average. If you want to be, you don't want to be extremely helpful, you just want to be average. You don't want to be extremely productive and extremely fulfilled, you want to be average. You don't want to be an extremely good partner in your relationship, an extremely good husband, an extremely good wife, an extremely good boyfriend or girlfriend. You want to be average? I don't think so, bruh. That's why you're watching this. You're watching this because you know that something I'm saying right now is resonating within you. You're saying that, dude, Ted's onto something. And it's probably the raw vegan diet. It's probably the fact that I'm a human being and he's talking about human being food. That truth just resonates with me. If the raw vegan diet resonates with you, put a 1 in the comment section so I could see. Just put 1. Just type the number 1 if it resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, if you're not for the raw vegan diet, press 2. Samantha's pressing the 1. She's on it. Mr. Hidden resonates with Mr. Hidden 29. Put the system on blast. The 1. Awesome. Reflection Co-op. Saudi VC. Sachi. Sherry. 11111. Awesome. Got a lot of ones coming in. Francesca. Sweet. This is Resonation Nation, baby. Sit. All right. Next question. We've got a couple left here. I'm a bit worried because I'm competing in a bodybuilding competition next year, and I was wondering if I'll be able to build a muscle eating only fruit. Look at that, man. That's raw vegan muscle right there. And I don't even do too many bicep curls. I just do bicep curls twice a week. You know, I can do some pull-ups. I can do close to 20 pull-ups. Body weight, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, close to 20. Who else can do that? I'm eating raw vegan. I can tell you all about my fitness feats, man. I can tell you how many push-ups I can do in under 2 minutes, just 100. You can tell me how many squats I can do in under 10 minutes. It's 500 bodyweight squats. I can tell you how fast I ran the 5K, 16 minutes, 55 seconds, 16 minutes, 52 seconds, right? I can do the athletic stuff, and so can you if you train for it. If you want to put on size, eat enough raw food. Eat more raw food than you're currently eating if you want to grow in size. If you want to cut down and show your muscles, well, you better have some muscles to show. So you better go to the gym and work out for those muscles. You better be doing the bench presses. You better be doing the squats. You better be doing the pull-ups, the bicep curls, the shoulder presses, the side flies. You better be putting in the work. And if you want to lean out and you actually show those muscles, get on the intermittent fasting train. Eat between 12 and 4 p.m. Release that human growth hormone the times that you're not eating. And when you are eating, focus on the juicy fruits. Focus on the melons, the grapes, the peaches, the plums, the nectarines, the apricots, the mangoes, the papayas, whatever is good, whatever is in season, whatever you enjoy, baby. This is the fruit diet. You can eat whatever. As long as it tastes fantastic in its raw, natural form, you're going to feel amazing. I guarantee it. All right? So keep that in mind. Now, I just want to let you guys know that Rawvember is coming up. So right now we're in October. And October is the month where I'm just like, I'm trying to teach people as much as I can about raw food. But the raw food diet to me has completely changed my life. And I know it can change yours too if you just adopt it. So what I've done is I've put together a 30-day raw food challenge. It's called the 30-day raw food challenge. And if you go to the 30-day raw food challenge, then you'll be able to get help from me on a regular basis, on a daily basis. Every day for 30 days, you get videos from me every day. And the people who take this course are the people who finally succeed on raw because they learned everything that they need to know. So I want to teach you everything I know about raw food. And I want to teach it to you in these little chunks, these little 5-minute chunks. So you get that at the 30-day raw food challenge. But right now, I want to go into Q&A. And if you have any questions about a raw vegan diet, living a fruitarian lifestyle, let me know right here, and we'll get right into them. I'll do my best to answer them in detail. So here we go. 10-day Annie says she's 10 days fully raw. She's got a runny nose and her tongue is white. That's cool. Guess what a runny nose is? That's like, instead of your butt pooping, it's your nose pooping. You're getting rid of stuff. You got a runny nose, stuff's coming out. That's great. You want that runny nose. I'd recommend resting. I'd recommend, if you're going to have anything at all, have some hot water, have some regular water, and just rest. If you want some food, make it super light, make it super clean. But don't think you need to eat food if you don't want to when you're sick. Your body is getting healthy really, really quickly when you're sick. And the best way to speed it up even faster is just to let it do its thing by resting. If you got a float tank nearby, go to a float tank. Float in there. Maybe if not, if you get a runny nose, that's kind of nasty. But any other chance you get to go to a float tank, go to a float tank. Super, super healthy. I think Greg here's got a question. I got acne on my skin and it bleeds. I think it happens when I eat any amount of dairy, rice, meat, grain, sugar. Absolutely, bro. Maybe other things. Bro, if you got acne and you're eating dairy, guess what? That acne is going away, baby. Just get rid of the dairy. Drinking dairy is drinking acne. When you drink dairy, you're bound to have acne if you're genetically predisposed to having acne. Some people are not predisposed to having acne. Like I know some friends who drink all the dairy and the cheese they eat and don't want. They drink all the dairy, eat all the cheese they want, they don't get acne. Other people like myself, other people like a lot of people I know, they eat dairy, they eat cheese, they break out. Especially with with the grains, with the glutens, that's going to make you break out. So you just cut out the dairy, you cut out the gluten, your acne is going to clear up big time. You actually want to clear the scars up. You want to clear all the scars from your skin. Get on a raw fruit-based diet. Focus on the peaches, the plums, the nectarines, whatever's good and whatever's in season. The papayas are great. The melons are great. The berries are great. Get them in you, man. The cucumbers, heck yeah. Definitely. You might want to avoid the tomatoes if you have issue with skin. That can cause some flare-ups for some people. But you focus on the sweet and juicy fruits like the melons and the low-fat fruits like the bananas and the dates. Your skin's going to clear right up. You even avoid the avocados. You get rid of the fat out of your diet. Your skin's going to clear up even quicker. All right, keep that in mind. You want to completely detoxify, Greg. And to do that on a raw vegan diet quite easily. Yeah, you don't need to do anything topically either if you don't want. I didn't do anything topically for my acne, and I cleared up within 2 weeks by focusing on sweet, juicy fruit. I want to try a fruitarian diet to lay off the junk food I always eat to feel healthy. No idea how to start a diet like this. Any advice? Yeah, you gotta stay inspired and you gotta stay educated. You gotta go over to the 30-day raw food challenge, sign on up. You get videos from me every single day. I'll teach you everything I know about a raw vegan diet. If that course doesn't satisfy your hunger for education, for knowledge, I'll give you your money back. I guarantee it's gonna tell you everything you need to know. I put everything I learned into that course. Everything it took me 10 years to learn, I put it in that course. You can get it right there for, it's like $60 or something. Definitely check it out. Everything you need to know, fully master the raw vegan diet. And you just got to watch a ton of YouTube videos, honestly. The best way to get started, though, practically speaking, go and stock up. Go and stock up. Go make sure that your cupboards are full, your fridge is full, your counters are full, and your freezer is full. I'll tell you exactly what to put in your cupboard. I'll tell you exactly what to put in your fridge, your freezer, and on your counter in the 30-day raw food challenge. We'll get into details there. But for now, just know that you can get started right away. It's never too late, and everything you need to know is in that course. So, Ted, a couple days ago, you posted about your medicinal mushrooms. Can you share where you buy reishi again? Yeah, it's Harmonic Arts, harmonicarts.ca, and if you just send me a message on Instagram. My Instagram is @fruitarian. I'll send you the link to the exact product that I recommend. An exact link, because it's a special DE one, dual extracted. So here we go. We got the Juice Feast movement asking, hey, I wonder who that is. Sup, bro? Yeah, the ultimate acne fix coming soon, absolutely. Why papaya smell and taste like feet? Because you're eating Mexican papaya. If you're eating the Hawaiian papaya, they taste and smell divine. If you're stuck, if papaya smells like feet, dude, that's the Mexican papaya. I'd lay off that stuff. That stuff's no damn good. No damn good. I've been eating potatoes for grounding to keep the balance. Is fully raw with meditation the next level? Oh, heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I mean, potatoes just weigh you down. Potatoes make you saggy. The potatoes make you like energy has to go to work digesting that stuff. Put the potatoes through a juicer and drink the potato juice if you want potatoes, man. Otherwise, you're just sedating yourself. If you want crystal clear mental focus, if you want perfect clarity, get on the raw train, focus on the fruit, and meditate every day. Heck yeah, dude. That's the way to go. Okay, next question from, thanks, by the way, Reflection Co-op, for bringing that up. Mr. Hidden, do you like raw butters like cashew, sunflower seeds? I'd stay away from cashews, man. Cashews are no damn good. Cashews are highly, highly processed. I'd much rather go for the sunflower seed butter, for sure, or the hemp seed butter, for sure. It's a much better option. But I just like small amounts in my salad if I'm going to put them in at all. How can I go raw if I live in Canada when I want to binge on cooked food? Great question, Sierra. Canada, like me, then you have to really focus on fruit. You got to really focus on the raw vegans. You got to focus on the results that you want as well. Do you want to sleep better? Do you want to look better? Do you want to have a better mood? Do you want to have better energy levels? Do you want to have crystal clear mental focus and fortitude, more discipline? Do you want to be able to be more productive and get more stuff done without feeling fatigued? If you do, then you know raw foods are the way to go. Because every time you eat cooked food, it just throws you off. You got to recover from that meal. With raw foods, there's no recovery after each meal. You eat the food, you feel just as good after the meal as you felt before. In fact, you might even feel a bit better because now you're full of nutrients. So if you're having troubles binging on cooked food, get some help. Get a coach. Get a coach. Sign up for the 30-day raw food challenge as well, and you get some help in there with the Inner Circle group. If you have any questions about anything, just post them in the Inner Circle group. If you're part of the 30-day raw food challenge, I'll help in there. I'll chime in. I'll let you know some tips and tricks along the way. But binging it's an emotional thing for sure, but the emotion gets triggered by where we're focusing. So it's important to really keep your focus laser on the raw foods, on the people who are doing raw fully. And give yourself time. Like, give yourself time. I think the reason people binge is because they have these expectations of themselves to be raw now. They want to be raw now. And if they're not raw now, screw it, I'm binging. Just allow yourself to eat the cooked food then. Heck, people ask me, Ted, what do I do when I have a craving? Guess what I say? I say, eat the food that you're craving. Eat it. Eat the food that you're craving. Tell me how you feel after. Let's be honest. I'll let you eat the food. Just tell me how you feel. That's what I allow myself to do too. If I want the food, I'll let myself have it. I'll be honest with how I feel. And because I've done that so many times, I've had so much. I know, I didn't start out with this much self-love. I started out self-sabotaging myself, and I eat the food and I feel like crap. I feel shameful. Now I'm like, you know what, Ted? You want the food? Eat it. And now that I've allowed myself to do that, I don't eat the food because I allow myself to do it. Right? It's like you tell the kid, don't touch the stovetop. You're gonna burn yourself. The kid's like, what's burn myself? I'm gonna touch it to find out. Oh my god, I burned my finger. No shit. But you tell the kid, oh kid, yeah, go ahead, touch yourself. You're gonna burn yourself. Or touch it, see how you feel. The kid's like, I don't want to do that. If you tell a kid you can't do something, he's going to want to do it. And you're the same way. We want what we can't have. Binging comes from thinking we can't have the food that we really don't even want to have. Isn't that crazy? Binging comes from telling ourselves that we can't have the food that we don't even want to have. Right? When we binge on food, it's not because we want the food. It's because we're freaking hooked. We think we can't have it, so we have it. It's crazy. Any other questions here? We got a bunch of questions, I see. Quality of fruits is really important. What's the best solution about that when we get low quality fruits only? Some major solutions, but one thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, there's a couple solutions here, man. One of them is a bit drastic, but it works. And that is you fly away somewhere where they grow really good fruit and you eat that fruit. If you're living in an area where you don't think you get good fruit, you probably can get good fruit. You just got to call the warehouse and say, hey, I want that produce direct. I want that direct from Hawaii. I want the stuff that you put in the supermarkets. I want it delivered. I'm going to go pick it up, actually, right at your warehouse. So you get the produce right from the warehouse. Other thing you want to do if you're eating mostly conventional produce, get some daily green boost in your system. Make sure you're meeting all your vitamin and mineral needs there. Sorry, not all your vitamin needs, but all your mineral needs. Get it from Daily Green Boost. Go to dailygreenboost.com. Use the code TEDCAR and you'll save 10%. But when it comes to vitamins, just focus on the fruit, man. If you're eating really high quality fruit, you're going to be getting all your vitamins. No worries. No worries. Also, dried fruits have enzymes when soaked. Yes, you reactivate enzymes of fruit when you rehydrate them. Much, much, it's much, much healthier to rehydrate your fruit, dried fruit, rather than just consuming them dried. So get your dried fruit, soak them for 12 to 24 hours, even 48 hours, keep them in the fridge, and then blend them up and drink them. That's the best way to consume your dried fruit. Um, which is more recommended, frozen fruit and dried fruit? Yeah, they're both good. I mean, I have both. I have dried fruit when I rehydrate it, and I have frozen fruit when I thaw it out. Never want to have frozen fruit super cold. It makes me cold. I have my frozen food, but I thaw it out or blend it up enough to warm it up. All right. Hope you got something so far from this. Again, if you guys are benefiting from this, consider joining the 30-day raw food challenge where I go into way more detail, I cover way more topics. Like I'm with you for the full 30 days. Plus, you get access to the inner circle, and you get over 50 recipes in there as well to make all these raw foods for yourself. So it's the 30-day rawfoodchallenge.com. Next question is this is probably weird, but when I'm out and about, I can smell so much. Okay? Like high cholesterol and greasy. It's not me, bruh. It's the meat eating zombies. Yeah, definitely. You become much more sensitive. You're inspiring. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Living like nature. It's really nice. You're inspiring. Been 100% raw for 2 days now. Awesome. Cool. Do you think hemp powder is great for building gorilla muscle? This gorilla muscle has no hemp powder. It's got some hemp seeds, but very small amounts. It's mostly about getting in enough calories from fruit and going to the gym. It's just that simple. Get enough calories from awesome organic fruits and vegetables. You're gonna be able to put on the size. Nuts and seeds are great too if you want to put on more size. Avocados are fantastic. Salads are great. But go to the gym, rip the crap out of your muscles, man. Work them hard. Do the right amount of reps. Do the right amount of sets. Get the good amount of rest in afterwards, and eat to your heart's content between 12 and 6 p.m. or 12 and 4 p.m., whatever kind of window you want to give yourself. I like the 4-hour window myself. It allows myself to eat as much as I want and still stay pretty lean. But if I was wanting to bulk up, put on some size, I wouldn't go the hemp powder route. I wouldn't go the hemp powder route. That stuff indigests you to the max, man. That stuff is indigestible. I like eating foods that's not going to cause gas. I like to eat foods that go right through me. I like to eat foods that are out of me 6 to 12 hours after I eat them. So if I eat some dragon fruit at 12 noon, I know it's coming out of me at 6 p.m. Hemp powder, man, that stuff causes gas. You don't need that. All right, next question. Ted, have you ever had a desire for salt? Yeah, I used to be kind of against salt because I used to think it made me like swell up, and it did because I was super sensitive to it. But now I'm like, screw it. If there's salt in something like some guacamole, or if there's salt in something like uh, what else would there be salt in? Like a salad dressing or something, like I'll have it. I don't mind, but I don't crave it at all. Daily Green Boost is a great substitute for salt. It's really salty. If you're craving salt and you don't want to be having salt in your system, I recommend going to the saunas at least 2 or 3 times a week. So sweat out all the salt you have in your system, sweat it out, and then replace it with Daily Green Boost. Get some Daily Green Boost, and you go to dailygreenboost.com, use the code TEDCAR, and save yourself 10%. Super high in sodium. Super high in sodium. Celery is a great source of sodium as well, but I don't crave salt ever. No, tomatoes aren't even high in salt, but they somehow curb salt cravings for a lot of people. So keep that in mind. If you're craving salt, just have more vegetables, or just put some Daily Green Boost over your salads, or put them in your smoothie. Easy. So next question is, oh, by the way, yeah, do I have salt now? Yeah, I consume salt now from time to time. I'm not totally against it anymore like I used to be. I think it's fine in small amounts. But fruit really doesn't need salt. Do you put salt on a grapefruit? Do you put salt on a watermelon? No. And those are the foods I'm consuming most of, the fruits that don't require any salt whatsoever. How long of a streak are you on with NoFap? Wesley, bro, I don't keep track. I just say, okay, uh, whenever I do FAP, I'm like, okay, start new, start fresh. And it just goes. People ask me when the last time I FAP was. I don't remember. It's just like a block it out. But what I can tell is I know I've been on a long enough streak when I started having some really special dreams, if you know what I'm saying. So I've been having those special dreams lately. I've been on some kind of streak. So that's been interesting. Greg's got a question. What foods, drinks, supplements, vitamins, and fresh juices help people clear up acne quick and make skin clear quickly? I'm putting together a program, bro. It's called the Ultimate Acne Fix with my buddy, and we'll drop some news soon. We'll drop some news real soon. But the best foods to drink, the best foods to eat are fruit, fresh fruit, the juicy fruit. All right. If you want some, let me check this. Let me check this. Let me check this. Let me check this. Yeah. You know what, dude? Just focus on the fruit. The melons, the peaches, the plums, nectarines. Those are the fruits. The juiciest fruits are gonna make your acne clear up the quickest. Get them some cherries. That's gonna make your acne clear up right away. You do cherries for 2 weeks, dude. Nothing but cherries, your acne's gone. But most people can't do that quickly. They don't want to transition. So Garrett and I are putting together the ultimate acne fix. It's gonna give you step by step how to transition off other foods onto the ultimate acne fix diet, which is gonna totally clear up your acne and keep it off. But as long as you're getting enough sleep and you're putting in the right foods, your acne is going to go away, man. Guys, it's so much easier than girls. You're lucky there. Do you think humans can live without salt? Yeah, but you want some sodium in your diet from fruits and vegetables for sure. So good question there. I don't know. It's a Korean. It's a Korean name. Wesley, do you drink distilled water and do you have any issues with it? I drink distilled water. I also drink spring water. I also drink tap water here, and where I live, tap water is fine. I drink filtered water. I think that's fine. But mostly, I'm not drinking too much water unless I'm water fasting, or I'm drinking hot water to keep warm. I'm focused on the juicy fruits, right? Or put fruit. I put some water in my smoothies and drink that back. So Garrett said something here. Lack of calorie density causes brain to crave density, and from past memories, I know it's assured with cooked food. Yeah, I mean, if you're not eating really dense foods when you're first starting out on a raw vegan diet, you might crave some cooked food. So I recommend when you're getting on a raw vegan diet to focus on the dense foods like the dates, the avocados, and the bananas. Those are the best 3 staple foods for a beginner to the raw vegan scene. All right, focus on the dates, the bananas, and the avocados. Those are going to fill you up, satisfy you, help you maintain your weight if you don't want to lose weight, and they're going to really easy to get throughout the year. Nice and easy to get ripe as well. Make sure you soak your dates. Make sure your avocados are ripe. Make sure you have enough bananas in stock in your fridge and your freezer and on your countertop, ripe and unripe at all times. Hey, thanks so much, Wesley. I appreciate that $5, man. That's really cool. That was really nice of you. Thank you. I'll spend that wisely. I'll let you know what I spend that $5 on. Or maybe I'll just save it. No, I'll spend it, man. I'll spend it on something good. Maybe I'll buy someone some fruit. How about that? Yeah, how about this? If anyone donates right now, I'm going to go buy some random stranger some fruit. Maybe we'll film me giving it away. If I don't film it giving it away, then I'll just do it, and I promise I'll just make a recap video of me having just done it. So Wesley, that $5, I just went to me buying some people some fruit. If you guys want to donate, if you got something from this video, you find it valuable, donate $5, donate $2, donate $10, whatever you want. And I will spend that money on some fresh fruit, and I'll give it away to someone who I think could use the fresh fruit, or who I think I could maybe, inspire to help come on this diet and lifestyle by going in public, in person, and giving them some fresh fruit. Thank you very much, man. When will acne fix? Francesca, thank you so much. Wow. That was amazing. I'm not sure if that was, oh, it says $1.99 that came up. Thank you so much for donating $2. But underneath that, it says 5.00. That's interesting. When will the acne fix be available? Link, please. Garrett and I are probably going to have that done early November, right? The prototype will be done early November. We already have the program done. We just got to find a way of releasing it in a proper way. So if you're interested in getting your hands on that, early November. But for now, man, just get started by focusing on the fruit. I find that I only want cooked food when I'm dealing with something emotionally difficult. Yeah, cooked food is an emotional thing for sure. People don't eat it for the nutrition. People eat it because they crave it. They want that. They want to get their fix. Cooked food addiction is real. Cooked food addiction is real. I'm not saying cooked food is addictive, because it just is what it is, but cooked food addiction is real. People are addicted to cooked food. Thousands, millions of people, billions, I dare say, are addicted to cooked food. And no one's admitting it because no one really knows that they're addicted to something until they try quitting it. And why would you ever quit something that's totally socially normal, right? Why would, like, if you grew up smoking your whole life, and everyone in your whole town smokes, everyone in your whole family smokes, everyone on TV smokes, like literally everyone, because this is how it is with cooked food, right? Everyone eats cooked food. If everyone smokes and someone comes along and they actually quit smoking, they're like, holy crap, I quit smoking. I did it. It was really tough. And I crave cigarettes like crazy right now. I was addicted to them. It took me a hard time to get off them. People think that person's crazy. Like, bro, why would you quit in the first place? And A, why would you quit? And B, it's not addictive. You're just crazy. You're a loony. Get back to smoking, right? But the person who quit, they know. And all the other people who quit, they know. So with cooked food, it's the same thing. It's only when you try to quit, you're going to notice that, hey, there's a bit of an addictive pull here, perhaps. Not all people, but 99% of the people who eat cooked food are addicted to it. And they only realize it when they have the desire to be raw and they attempt to get off the cooked food. You can attempt to get off the cooked food, but if you don't have the strong desire to eat raw, you're not going to face that addiction. You're going to be like, oh, I want some cooked food, I'm going to eat it. And that's fine. You go ahead, you do that. But if you want to live a different kind of life, you want to experience a different level of mental clarity, you want to experience a different reality here on planet Earth, eat the food that nature designed you to eat. Eat from the vine, and you will feel divine every single time. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Wesley, holy crap! Thank you so much, man. $20 from Wesley. We just collected $27. We're gonna be buying people fruit with that $27 and giving it away. Thank you so much, man. Holy crap! I'm like holding back some tears right now. I'm very, very appreciative of you. It's so nice. That's big money, dude. That's big money. Some people work more than an hour to get that. You've given us, you know, some giving us a big chunk of change there. That's so nice of you. So next question is Greg. Also, besides the acne, I have a problem with constipation. I only go a little and usually only once a day or less. It's usually hard. I struggle and force it out. Okay, man. First thing you got to do, you got to hydrate up, bro. Load up on the water. 2 liters of water per day. 2 liters of water per day. If you don't want plain water, have some herbal tea, but just get some agua flowing through. If you want to add some daily green boost to that powder, it's a great idea. Add some daily green boost to that water, great idea as well. But just 2 liters of water every single day. Get some hydration going. Your stool shouldn't be hard. On top of that, it's probably because you're not eating enough fresh, juicy fruit. All right, so focus on fresh, juicy fruit for the next 7 days. Eat the only food you should be eating before dinner is fresh, juicy fruit. When you have your dinner, sure, have whatever you want, but eat fresh, juicy fruit, and do some breath work as well, man. Hold your breath for 30 seconds to a minute. Build up that oxygen, build that pressure, and it's going to make you want to poop as well a bit more. That'll help a lot. But you could also be constipated from some emotional stuff, some stuff you're not dealing with your parents or with your girlfriend or with your friend or your coworker or your boss at work. Have that conversation with the person. Learn to let go emotionally, and you'll let go of the stuff that's inside you. But 9 times out of 10, man, it's just because 2 things: you're not eating enough fresh fruits and vegetables, or you're super dehydrated. But as soon as you start eating fresh, juicy fruits and vegetables, you're gonna get hydrated as that is. But get in 2 liters of water a day. That'll help keep you hydrated. But watermelon would be a great choice for you, man. Get on the watermelon train, and coconut water as well would be great. Coconut water is a laxative that'll start moving stuff through you. Do you eat wild fruit and plants? Yeah, I do. I love wild fruit and plants. I have a really interesting relationship with them. My last retreat, we went out wild blueberry picking. We picked a big blueberry bush and we ate all the blueberries we could. It was amazing. We filled up on wild blueberries. If y'all are interested in coming to my retreat, I have one starting October 12th. That's just in a few days' time. You can send me a DM on Instagram. I'll post my Instagram right here. I'll send you all the information for that retreat. We're actually looking for a chef, by the way, someone to prepare the food. So if that's you, if you want to help, come to my place and prepare the food for the raw food retreat. Let me know. I'd love to have you. Looking for someone to look after the kitchen duties. Let's see here. Food addiction is real. Going raw is giving me freedom from my eating disorder. Yeah, something I wasn't expecting for sure. I didn't know I was addicted to cooked food either. I didn't stop eating it because I thought I was addicted. I stopped eating it because I wanted to clear my acne. Once I quit cooked food, I realized, holy crap, it's so addictive. And no one was talking about it at the time. Cooked food addiction, those 3 words, I never saw them in that order. It was like something I experienced for myself. And I started putting it out there, and other people started coming forward too, coming out of the woodworks, saying, hey, I'm addicted too, I'm addicted too, I'm addicted too. I'm like, whoa, this is a real thing. So now at the Canada Fruit Fest, if you want to come to the Canada Fruit Fest, we've got something called Cooked Food Anonymous, where people come and they share their story about their cooked food addiction. And it's funny because at the venue that we're hosting the festival at, the week before us, something called Cocaine Anonymous. It's a whole festival of people who were or are addicted to cocaine. They go there. And so we rolled up there this year and we told them, we're like, hey man, what's going on? Cocaine Anonymous, cool. We're gonna be here in a couple days, just popping in and say hey, letting you know that we've got something called Cooked Food Anonymous should go up on happening on our festival. So if you want to come to that, you can come to that. And they were like, Cooked Food Anonymous, what the hell is that? Like these people were like not understanding. What are you talking about? How are you addicted to food, bro? We got other issues, and if you know what I'm saying. Hey bro, I want a 6-pack too though. Yeah, man, get a 6-pack. You'll lean out if you get the right genetics for a 6-pack. Arnold Schwarzenegger had like a 4-pack, so you might not even have the genetics. But you'll lean out, you'll be able to see your abs if you're eating a fruit diet and you're putting in some work at the gym. Build those muscles, man. Put that size on. I had lucky I have a rotten molar that lets me know when I'm eating wrong. Yeah, get that molar taken care of, bro. Go to the dentist. Get that taken care of. Get that out of your head, man. You don't want a rotten molar. Hey Ted, sending love from Puget Sound down here across the waters from Victoria. Awesome. What's good, Caleb? How much water do you drink? I don't drink too much water unless I'm trying to keep warm or I'm drinking chaga tea. Then I drink a ton of water, hot water. Other than that, I don't really drink water for water's sake. Unless I'm doing a water fast as well, or I'm exercising, I get drink water for the exercise. Where is the retreat? It's happening in Coquitlam, British Columbia. Going on hikes, going to be doing yoga, going to be meditating together, eating raw foods, intermittent fasting, working on our goals. It's going to be an amazing retreat. Some really cool people are already signed up. It's like, I'm so pumped, man. Like, yeah, rarely am I excited to like do stuff in real life. Like I'm excited to like watch stuff on YouTube sometimes, like an event that's happening or something. But like in real life, I'm usually like nervous about things, like nervous about festivals, or nervous about this or that, meeting someone. But this retreat, I'm so excited about. So yeah, if you want to come be the chef, you want to come help prepare the food, you're more than welcome to take over the kitchen for us. Or just come as an attendee as well. We've got another, I think we have 1 spot left. I already took time off work for the Canada Fruit Fest. Can't wait. Gonna make it awesome. Yes, sweet. Samantha, I will see you there. When I went raw, I lost all desire for alcohol. Now it disgusts me. Awesome. That's so cool. That's so cool. I gotta charge my laptop here. Yeah. When you go raw, man, guess what? You're gonna lose your craving for weed. You're gonna lose your craving for nicotine. You're gonna lose your craving for all sorts of stuff. Because the reason you eat that raw, the reason you take those drugs in the first place is because you want to change your state of mind. You want to have a different state of mind. But when you're raw, your state of mind is so beautiful. You love yourself so much. You love your life as it is that you don't need to change your state of mind with drugs. You know what I'm saying? So I want people to type in the comment right now if they've ever had history with any sort of drug usage, including treating food like a drug. Type yes in the comment right now if you've had troubles with drugs in the past or you've had experience with drug addictions in the past. And if you want to add to that yes, you can say what you actually had troubles with. Was it food? Was it smoking? Was it weed? Was it alcohol? Was it coffee? What is it? A lot of yeses coming in. Let's get this active here. Let's get people confessing some stuff, man. This is like, where else can you talk about this stuff? I love helping people with raw food so much because where else can we confess stuff like this? Like people think you're crazy if you tell them you've got like a drug problem. They think, well, you should go to rehab because, you know, blah blah blah. But they won't look into further. Like, you have trouble with coffee? No, you don't. You have trouble with food? No, you don't. It's only like if you have trouble with like caffeine, it's only trouble with like cocaine or something, then they send you off, or alcohol, they send you off. But if you got trouble with coffee or weed or even like cigarettes or food's the last thing they'll send you rehab for. But people need rehab, man. Food addiction is a real thing, especially people who are overweight, man, or people who are into binge eating. Help is it's possible to get help. You just gotta ask for it. You gotta recognize that there's a problem. You gotta ask for help. Again, if you guys want to donate to this live chat, I'm taking all the money. I'm gonna be buying some fresh fruit for people. I'm gonna be giving it away in the stores. I'm gonna be buying groceries for people. I'm gonna be handing out fruit to people in need, people who I think could benefit from. So if you want to donate, just even a couple bucks, it would help me buy some good amount of fruit for people and maybe change somebody's day, maybe change somebody's life. Give them a bag of grapes. Like, holy crap, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Whenever I'm driving past those construction zones and the flagger lady stops me, I reach into my passenger seat, grab a banana, and ask her if she wants a banana. And 9 times out of 10, she's like, hell yeah, I'll take a banana. So really, really fun giving away fruit. So if you donate to this chat, I'm giving away fruit to people around here. So yes, tons of yeses coming in from people. Prescription drugs, alcohol, porn, weed, the whole 9 yards, porn, pills, alcohol. Raw aloha, man. What's going on? Good to see you in here. Cook food, coffee, shopping addiction. That's interesting. I didn't really like, I don't know anyone with a shopping addiction. That's like nice to meet you, Francesca. Vicky R, all of the above. Sachi, Miss Alex, being raw fruit is a little high pricey for me. Approximately how much do you spend a week or grocery visit, if you don't mind me asking? You can get by on raw for $5 to $10 a day if you're eating bananas, dates, and avocados. $5 to $10 a day, depending where you're living. So if you want to live a bit more luxury, yeah, maybe $12, $15 a day tops. It's a bit more expensive than cooked food, but look what you get, man. Look what you get. You're living luxury, right? You want to drive a piece of crap car? No. Do you want to live in a piece of crap car? Not just drive. Do you want to live in a piece of crap car, or do you want to live in a freaking Ferrari or a Tesla, a Maserati, a Bugatti? Do you want to live in a Rolls Royce? Do you want to live in the Tesla Model X, baby? Because that's what you can't be living in if you're eating fully raw. It's worth it. It's worth the price tag. If you can't make the money, learn to earn the money. If you want to learn how to earn the money, hit me up. I'll put you to work. You can start promoting Canada Fruit Fest. I'll give you $100 for everyone who signs up under your name. How about that? You want to become a sales affiliate? Hit me up. We'll talk. I want the right people on board here. Start making $100 commission every time someone signs up for Canada Fruit Fest. Last year I made like so many thousands of dollars from promoting other fruit fests. And yet, there are people promoting Canada Fruit Fest. They also made thousands of dollars. So if you want to start making some money, promote Canada Fruit Fest, you get $100 per time anyone signs up. So you can go freaking door to door knocking around your whole city, man. You get 100 people signed up. That's like, what is that, man? I don't even know. I'm just like really kind of bad at math. But 100 times 100 is 10 grand. Cheapers. I really funk math. I'm honestly pretty bad at math, especially on camera. And I can do 10 plus 10 is 20. 1 plus 1 is 2. But anything beyond that, anything with a couple extra zeros in there, man, I'm having issues. And yeah, I used to say I used to stutter, man. I couldn't even talk without stuttering. I should upload a video of me, actually. I have a video of me talking, trying to talk. I was just stuttering my ass off. I couldn't say a sentence. It was really frustrating. I overcame that stutter by being raw. Raw just gave me the confidence to talk from my heart and just flow and not give up what anyone was saying, Wesley, I don't know if every time you comment, it just shows the $20 that you've donated, or if you just donated another $20. I'm not sure how this whole YouTube thing works, but every time you're typing now, it's showing up like $20. So, no? Okay. Well, that would have freaked me out because that's plenty. But yeah, Wesley, thank you so much for donating $20, man. Oh, you donated another $20? I don't understand. What's that, a total of $45 you donated, or just 25? Give me some clarity here, man. If you have any other questions about a raw food diet, post it here. Yeah, 2. What, 20? You don't, Wesley, bro, let me ask you a basic question. How much money in this combo? You've donated $45? Are you serious, bro? Wesley is like this guy, man. Thank you so much, Wesley. I don't even know what to say, man. Hit me up. Hit me up. Let's talk, man. I'm gonna give you some stuff, man. I'm gonna give you some free stuff. I'm gonna send you some cool PDFs, some cool audios. I'll hook you up, man. That's like heart shit, man. I appreciate that. See how easy it is to get ahead in life? It's so easy to get ahead in life. All you gotta do is provide value. You can provide value by doing something like I'm doing right now. You can provide value by donating some money. You can provide value by helping someone out. You can provide value by cleaning up someone's house for them without them knowing. Whatever, just help out. It's so easy to get ahead in life. People recognize that. Holy crap, Garrett! Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that. Hell yeah, it's gonna help pay for some gas during the retreat. And no, I'm just kidding. Let's go on a fruit, bro. Nice try. We're gonna spend that $2 on some grapes for someone, right? It's gonna be so fun giving this fruit away. And Francesca, thank you so much. Holy crap, $9 right there. This is sweet. I was not expecting. This chat is not designed to make money. This chat was designed to just give you guys some value. Give you guys some value. And then now people are donating because I'm saying that I'm gonna give it to people who want fruit. You're gonna buy some fruit for people in my city and give it out, and just film their reactions, giving fruit away for free. Thank you so much. Who started this whole thing? Who's the first person to donate? Let me scroll back up. You started. I didn't even know it was possible to donate here. I think it was Wesley. Yeah, Wesley with the $5. Thanks, bro. That's super inspirational. I'm like, yeah, I'm very, very happy right now. It's different when people just straight up come to you and say, "Hey, man, can I have some money? I'm trying to raise money for something." How about instead, like, provide like a lot of value, and then say, "Hey, if you want to contribute, go ahead. If not, no worries. I'm not here for the money." Anyways, let's get to some questions, boys and girls. Let's get to some questions. You got any question? I'll answer it right here. If you've already asked a question and I didn't see it, ask it again. I'm sorry about that. Do you take raw protein powder? No way, man. That stuff causes gas. Raw protein powder causes gas. There's absolutely no need for raw protein powder. And how much grams? 0 grams of protein powder. You don't need it. If you want protein powder, have it. Sure, go ahead. Use up the tub that you got. But once you're done with it, realize you don't need it, man. You don't need it. It's such a money grab. You can buy into the whole thing, but it's such a money grab. Humans, we don't need all that protein. You want more protein? Have some spirulina, have some blue-green algae, have some daily green boost, have some nuts and seeds, have some avocados, have some lettuce, have some spinach. Get your amino acids through raw living foods. I wouldn't recommend protein powders. So what? Watermelon got my tooth fired up, so I know it's not for me. I guess not, man. If your tooth's fired up, I don't know what that means, but I'd get your tooth fixed. It sounds like you said you got that rotten molar, man. Get that out of there. Such a good idea, man. Love seeing strangers' reactions. Yeah, yeah. If fruit's supposed to go right through you, then how do you stay full? Appreciate the value to bring out. Oh yeah, because that's the difference. That's a great question. Ted, if fruit digests so quickly, if it's in and out of you in 6 to 12 hours, how do you stay full? Well, we feel satisfied on a raw vegan diet. We don't feel full. We feel satisfied. We feel ready to go. We feel totally complete. We feel utterly perfect after a raw vegan meal because we're getting all the nutrients we need. We're getting all the fiber we need. We're getting all the hydration we need. But we don't feel that brick in our stomach. So a lot of people associate feeling that brick feeling, that feeling of heaviness, with being done. They feel like I'm done eating the meal when I have that brick in my stomach. But guess what? Guess what? On raw food, you don't get that brick. You feel light. You feel energetic. You feel like you're good to go because your body's infused with all the nutrients, with all the vitamins, all the vitamin C, all the vitamin B, all the vitamin D, E, and K that you need. You're getting all the minerals in there that you need. There's nothing your body's missing on a raw vegan fruitarian diet. And so your body feels good from that. It feels satiated. You're like, okay, I don't need to overeat because I've gotten all the nutrients I need. When you're eating cooked food, your body's like, you're eating it, you're like, where's the nutrients? So your body's eating more. You're like, where's the nutrients? Your body's eating more. So you eat and you eat and you eat and you just overeat on cooked food until your body feels full. And that's when people stop eating. In fact, people don't even stop there. People don't even stop eating when they feel full. People stop eating when the plate is empty or the bowl is empty. And that's sad. That's when the addiction becomes evident. It's like you're not even eating because you're hungry. You're not even eating because of nutrients anymore. You're eating because you want the food to be finished so that you can stop eating it. And that was me. I'm speaking of personal experience here, man. I would eat until the bag of chips were empty, not because I wanted more chips, but because I wanted the bag to be empty so I could stop eating the chips. And that's just a sad state that a lot of people are in, and that fruit comes to the rescue for. Because you can't overeat on watermelon, you can't overeat on grapes, you can't overeat on apricots. I mean, you can go ahead and try, but it's really hard. You're swimming upstream for that, man. You're swimming upstream. You're going against the grain trying to overeat on fruit. It's really hard to gain weight on fruit unless you're focusing on the nuts and the seeds and the avocados and you're just intentionally overeating every single time, which is quite uncomfortable because it's high water content. But when you're eating cooked food, man, it's easy to overeat. And you're going to have a brick in your stomach, that's for sure. But you don't get that on raw food. So instead, you feel satisfied. You feel good to go just from the nutrient value that you're getting. All right? Keep that in mind. Next question. I would say, have you ever, Caleb asked this, by the way. By the way, Sherry, thanks for asking that question. Caleb asked, have you ever heard of people getting all their water needs met from fruit? Yeah, my buddy went like 6 years without drinking any water whatsoever. And I did a long time as well, just eating fruit. It's so easy to go without drinking water. Super easy. Especially if you're eating high water content fruit, man. Shabs. How do you stop eating processed junk food and begin the frugivore lifestyle? Great question. I recommend signing up for the 30-day raw food challenge. That's going to teach you everything you need to know to get started. Everything in 30 days. Everything I learned in 10 years is going to be taught to you in 30 days. But what you need now to get started is you need fruit in your house. You need to stock up your cupboards, your fridge, your freezer, and your countertops with all the right foods. And all the right foods are covered in the 30-day raw food challenge. If you want some coaching, you can inquire about that, but I recommend just getting started with the 30-day raw food challenge. That'll teach you everything. Go out now though and stock up, bro. Just stock up on all the fruit and vegetable that you care for. We'll get into specifics in the 30-day raw food challenge, but for now, you gotta stock up. You're only gonna be able to eat the food that you have in your house, right? That's the first thing I did and the first thing I recommend for other people. Besides the fact that you gotta take responsibility, right? A lot of people don't take responsibility. They think that the reason they're not eating raw right now is because their mom or because their dad or because their aunt, their uncle, their brother, their family, their society is causing them not to eat raw. So therefore they can't do it. But when you take responsibility, you're gonna decide, hey, health, my choice. Food I put in my mouth, my choice. And y'all ain't gonna influence me for the worse anymore. I'm gonna focus on the people who are doing it right, the people who are keeping it straight, the people who are keeping a high vibe, the people who are inspirations to me. I'm gonna focus on them. I'm gonna focus on people who are getting the results that I want. I'm gonna focus on the people who have the body shape that I want, who have the energy level that I want, who have the drive that I want, who have that energy vibe that they're putting out that I want. I want to focus on the people who just they resonate truth with me. And you focus on those people, you learn from them, and you're gonna find yourself doing the diet naturally. It's just gonna come to you. But if you want more guidance, you want more practical tips and advice, sign up for the 30-day raw food challenge at the 30dayrawfoodchallenge.com. You're gonna be taught everything there. That's how I'd get started for sure, man. Get some help for sure. I'd reach out, I'd get some help. Because it's a big change, right? It's a big you're saying, Ted, how do I change my life completely? You're gonna need some mentors. You're gonna need some assistance. You're gonna need some time. But the first thing you gotta do is you gotta stock up, bro. Go to the store. Go to your local Walmart even. Go to your local superstore, your local Whole Foods, whatever it is. Stock up on the fruits, man. Stock up on the vegetables. Get everything you love. Get it in the house. Take all the crap you got in the house. Give it away. Don't think you need to use it up. You can use it up if you want, if you're a bit, scrounging on some cash or whatever. But just know when you put in that food in your system, you're gonna feel it. You want to be very conscious of the food you're putting in your system. So go out and buy some really good fruit. Again, we'll get into specifics on what exactly to buy. You get equipped with the full shopping list at the 30dayrawfoodchallenge.com. Are you planning to move somewhere tropical in the future? Yeah, my life is good, man. My life is good. No matter where I'm living. If I'm living in Ecuador, my life is dope. If I'm living in Canada, my life is dope. If I'm living in America, my life is dope. So I like the tropics because it's warm. I like the tropics because it's got good local fruit. It's cheap. It's easy living in the tropics. But what I found is that it's so easy living that I don't really hustle as much. And I love to hustle. So I found that for me, when I'm in the tropics, like I feel like my life is set. Things are so cheap. I don't need to make any money. I don't need to do much. I can laze around and just hang out under the tree, and I'm like set. Living in the tropics is so easy. I did that in Thailand for a couple of years, even though I was training for triathlon. The money thing is like I wasn't grinding, I wasn't hustling at all because it's so cheap to live there. No one else around you is hustling either. So I was a digital nomad in these countries, and it's like I like nice things. I like nice phones. I like nice computers. I don't buy much. I don't spend much money. I'm pretty frugal in that sense. But I like living in Canada right now. It just helps me, stay focused on work. And I might stay here for most of the winter just to work more, just to produce more content for everyone. Because I think my mission in life isn't to laze around under a coconut tree, which I could easily go and do. I can do that right now. I can book a flight right now in kayak, fly to some country, live under a coconut tree for the next. I get enough money to last me the next 50 years in one of those countries. You know what I'm saying? Enough passive income coming in. But I don't want that kind of lifestyle. I want to be continuously providing value, continuously providing service for people. I want to continuously be helping people get on the raw vegan diet, get equipped to it. I want to be the reason why people are raw. To me, that's like the dopest thing anyone could ever say. Say, Ted, because of you, I'm raw. Because of you, I got into raw. You're the first person I ever heard about raw. To me, that brings fucking tears to my eyes, bro. Like I could tear up just talking about it. I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. Looking back when people came up to me at Woodstock, Canada Fruit Fest, UK Fruit Fest, Denmark Fruit Fest, telling me I'm the reason they're raw, that to me is like, bro, I'm it. I could die. I can go to heaven. Let's go. Like, that is my life purpose fulfilled. Because the raw food completely changed my life for the better, and I know it's going to do the same for you. If you just give it an honest shot, it's going to do the same for you. If you just give it an honest shot and you go for it, you eat the right foods, you get the right help, you stay focused on the right kind of input that you're putting into your brain, that you put into your ears, your eyes, your mouth. It's important stuff to put in important stuff. Keep the important thing in life, man. Put the good stuff in, you're going to get good out, I swear to God. All right. If you need any help with raw foods or cooked food addictions, hit me up. I'll do my best to help. That's what I'm here for. This is Rocktober, baby. All of October, helping people go raw and stay raw. If you want to come to my retreat, my Rocktober Wellness Retreat, it's happening October 12th. It's in a few days' time. It's happening here in Coquitlam, BC. I'd love to have you. We're looking for help in the kitchen. We're also looking for just another attendee. We got one more space available. It's going to be a really dope retreat. Or if you want to come to the Canada Fruit Fest, that's happening next summer. We'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, man, I just want to help people. I want to help people stay raw. And so you asked me about I'm planning to go somewhere tropical in the future. I'm going to probably set up a retreat in the tropics somewhere soon to bring people together. We celebrate with some warm sunshine, some good local fresh fruit. But I think I'm going to come right back to Canada and tough it out for the winter because I'm here to help, man. And I feel so much more productive when I'm in a cold climate, or at least in North America, when we're around other people who are hustling. Maybe a fun idea, coordinated dairy where you and all your folks do this fruit giving away on their own town cities. Yeah, that's a really cool idea, Sioban. By the way, thanks, Sierra, for that question about moving to the tropics. But Sioban, yeah, that's a fun idea. It'd be, I got to kind of do it myself, I guess, to get started with it and see what the best techniques are. But great idea to organize that giveaway. By the way, for those of you who just showed up, if you'd like to donate to this oh, Sherry, I think donated. That's very nice of you. I'm not sure how new that was. When did that donation come in? I'm sorry, the comments here are getting a little weird. I'm not sure where the comments are. Wow, yeah, Sherry, thank you so much for donating that $5. We're raising some money here. If you want to donate, if you don't want to donate, don't worry. But the money you do donate, whether it's $2 or $5, $10 or $20, we're gonna buy fruit for people and go out and give it away to people who want fruit. We're gonna film it. We're gonna upload it to YouTube. It's gonna be called "Giving Away Fruit to People" and just filming their reactions. It's gonna be super dope. It's kind of like one of the social experiments where you just give people fruit, see what they say. So thank you so much for donating. Thank you so much for helping other people get on board. It could change their life. When someone receives a bag of plums or grapes or cherries or some a stack of bananas, whatever, they're gonna be like, "Oh, thank you so much." There's a lot of questions here I haven't gotten to yet, so please stick around if you want your question answered. And if you've stuck around this long, thank you so much, man. Let me know a bit more about yourself. Like post one thing in the comments section, something that you're struggling with right now. That would really help me identify some of the areas where we can get help with people. What are some areas you're struggling with? Struggling with addiction, let me know. If you're struggling with not knowing what to eat, let me know. If you're struggling with your relationship, not understanding that you're eating raw, let me know. I'll do my best to help you out. And while those questions are coming in, I'm going to, I've been talking for hour and a bit here, hour and 15 minutes. And I want to say, I'd love to do more of these regularly. So I'm going to be putting together another $5 just came in. Wow, look at that. Darren, bro. Thank you so much. Darren Raven, everybody. $5 from Darren. Thank you. Wow. I was going to say, I want to do these more regularly, so I'm going to be putting together a mastermind group where we can get together and do these on a regular basis. So if you're interested in joining that mastermind group, just know that we're going to be having these chats on a every other week basis. So where we just get in, we talk, we make sure everyone gets addressed. These mastermind live chats could last anywhere from 1 to 3 hours long, depending how long it takes to get through everyone. If you're interested in that, look out for the Ted Carr Mastermind program coming soon, where we just help people on a much deeper level like this. There probably won't be 47 people in the freaking audience because it's gonna be exclusive, but who knows? Could get to that level. All right, where am I in the freaking questions here? Trisha, I love the idea of the supermarket chain. Started free fruit for shoppers. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, that's really cool. I've seen that where they give away free fruit to little kids. There's 50 people in this freaking chat, man. What's up? Say what's up. Let me know in the comment what your name is and where you're from. So post your name and your country if you're new here and I want to check out who you are. 50 people here is amazing. Okay, more questions. Let's go. Stay up all night if I have to. I'm looking for question marks, by the way. So if you're asking a question, put a question mark. I'm kind of I got to find some questions here. It's hard to find with all these comments coming in. Ted, why when we shave our hair, we feel more energy? Dude, your name is Spirit Buzz. You're the buzz guy. I don't know. I've never heard of that before. Maybe because we're more minimal? Maybe because we're more minimal? I don't know. Vicky R, my main issue is consistency, willpower. I'm a mom of teens and cooking for them. Gotta do what you can to boost that willpower, right? One thing that I recommend doing is getting more sleep. That's gonna be the biggest boost of willpower for you, Vicky. But it can be tough looking after teens. I mean, I've been a teen myself. It can be super stressful. It's a parenting thing that you got to learn and then teach others how to master it once you master it. But eating raw is definitely going to help your mood, going to help you stay more patient, and getting more sleep is going to help your willpower for sure. All right. I want to lose weight. Is nuts and seeds okay? Small amounts, but I wouldn't do it, man. If you're in a rush to lose weight, you want to be focusing on bananas, melons, grapes. Those are some great weight loss foods, man. Great weight loss foods. But you don't want to be having fat if you're trying to lose weight. Not too much anyway. Unless you're intermittent fasting. If you start doing intermittent fasting, bro, eat whatever the heck you want. Just trim your window down. Eat between 12 and 4 p.m. You can get away with a lot. You can still lose a lot of weight. Ted, will you be doing another retreat soon after the next one next week? I potentially will be doing one in Ecuador this December or this January or both. So if you want to come celebrate Christmas and New Year's with me, probably be having a retreat for you. I don't understand why people can't overeat on fruit. I've overeaten on fruit easy. I'm not sure why you say that, Ted. Yeah, your name is So What. Okay, so your name is So What. Cool username. It's so much harder to overeat on fruit than it is on cooked food. So much harder because fruit is so high water content. Now, I won't try and debate you here. I won't try and convince you otherwise. But if you sit down and have a meal of cooked food, I find, and everyone else I find, overeats it. It's so easy to overeat it. With raw fruit, like once you eat enough watermelon, you're good. You don't need to keep going back and overeating and binging on watermelon. Nobody emotionally goes and eats on grapes. We typically go for the dense cooked food. It's just very hard to do it on fruit because fruit gives us all the vitamins and minerals we need, and then we just stop eating. What is Daily Green Boost? Daily Green Boost is barley grass juice powder extract. I mean, it's not extract. They juice barley grass and they dehydrate it. And it's really good. It's really salty, super high in minerals. I've been having it every day, and it's really affordable as well. So if you want to head over to dailygreenboost.com, use the code TEDCAR. You'll save yourself 10% on all your orders. That's what Daily Green Boost is. It's barley grass juice powder extract. So they juice it and they dehydrate it, and then you just got to add water and it instantly turns back into juice. So it's like having green juice on the go. You just add water, boom, done. Makes sure it allows me to know that I'm getting all my trace minerals. Allows me to feel like I'm getting in my green juice for the day. Super quick and easy to make. Next question is, just got 10 pounds of bananas, never let myself run out. Yeah, I like to buy 40 pounds of bananas at a time usually. 40 pounds is a good amount for if you're having smoothies every day, if you want to keep some in the freezer, want to keep some in the fridge, want to keep some on the counter, ripe and unripe. I like to go and buy a case for like 35 bucks organic for 40 pounds of bananas. And that allows you to eat about 10 bananas a day. It'll last 10 days, or 5 bananas a day, it'll last you 20 days. I recommend that for sure. Okay, I really feel weak now when I eat raw, muscle fatigue. It might take some time to transition to eating fully raw if you're not used to it, but I recommend going to the gym, lifting heavy, coming home and eating as much as you bloody well want. Get on the nuts and seeds, get on the avocados, get on the salads, get on the bananas, get on the dates, get on the persimmons, get on the tomatoes, eat as much fruit as you want. Put on some size, put on some strength that way. But make sure you go to the gym 3 times a week and actually measuring your results. Not just saying, oh, I feel weak, actually measure your results and see what comes up. Because for me, I've gotten stronger. So much stronger. And I know other people have as well. But you've got to measure it. You've got to go consistently. You've got to stay the course. Samantha Rose, I'm definitely raw because of you and one other person. I watched and watched and watched for months and months and months and never looked back. For new raw vegan vids, we're saving my grace. Awesome. Cool. Really nice to see. Really nice to hear that, man. Tell us more about weight gain, man. Specifics on what you found works for you. I'm on day 8 of a juice feast and a raw afterwards. If you want to gain weight, man, what you got to do is you got to overeat, or you got to eat super high fat and you got to eat lots of it. I wouldn't recommend intermittent fasting if you're trying to gain weight unless you're giving yourself like a 12-hour eating window. So if you give yourself a 12-hour eating window and you consider that intermittent fasting, great. but that's about as short of a window as I'd go. Wake up, eat, have a smoothie, go to the gym, lift heavy, come home, eat again, have a nap, so you release some hormones there, and eat again, wait a bit, get some work done, eat again. So you eat like 4 times a day, tons of avocados, big salads, and lots of nuts and seeds if you want to gain weight. That works really well for me. I can put on 10 pounds in a month easy if I just expand my eating window and eat way higher fat, way more often. Super early in the morning, super late at night. You're gonna pack on the pounds, man. You're gonna pack on the pounds. And you wanna do the opposite if you wanna lose weight. You shorten your eating window, give yourself a 4-hour eating window, eat all the juicy fruit you want. You can still eat fat if you want because you're short eating window, but just don't eat super early, don't eat super late, and you're gonna lose weight like that. What foods eliminate constipation? Coconut water. Coconut water is gonna flush you through. Dragon fruit and kiwis. Those are my top picks for eliminating constipation. All right, I gotta get ready to go to bed here, man. Holy crap, tons more is coming in. Oh, I'm super tired. I'll try and get through like 5 more questions. So if you could hold up on the questions and maybe just start like, commenting or something at the bottom instead of asking a question, that'd be great. But put it all on asterisks. Put like these stars beside them like that, and I'll see that and I'll be like, yeah, that's a really important one. But yeah, I gotta get to bed. I usually don't go to bed super late like this. I might be thinking skipping some questions because we have so many here. Whew, this video is supposed to be like 20 minutes long tops. Before I get into any more questions, I should like get some freaking water. Maybe I've been talking so much. I usually don't drink any water late at night because I don't want to be up all night pissing. But see, I drink tap water. Wow, great. All right. What up? By the way, if you guys haven't heard, we're gonna be giving away fruit to random people in public and filming it and getting their reactions, giving them grapes, giving them bananas, giving them oranges, giving them melons, giving them a freaking watermelon. Here, have a free watermelon. We're gonna be filming their reactions. So if you want to help contribute to that video, you can donate anywhere from $2 to $5, $10, $20, whatever. Darren just donated. We got Sherry donated. Wesley donated. Francesca donated. Garrett donated. Really appreciate you guys, man. Really appreciate you. Francesca, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get to a couple more questions here, shall we? By the way, if I don't answer your question, all your questions are guaranteed going to be answered in the 30-day raw food challenge because I give you videos every single day for 30 days. I make bonus videos throughout the week. I answer all your questions. We got an inner circle in there as well. So post your questions there. They get answered. All needs met in the 30-day raw food challenge. And if you want to do another one of these live chats with me, we go on for over an hour, join the mastermind group. This is just a little sample here. All right, so we got people from New Zealand. Trisha's from New Zealand. There's someone from Denmark, Vegan Alge. We have Francesca's from California. Eliada is from Israel. Cool. Oh, I got people from freaking Perth, Western Australia. Taha Rose. Andrew from Toronto. What up, dude? How do you haggle fruit in bulk to get a discount? Bro, you got to show up first. Buy a bunch, buy like at least $100 worth or something, and just like show them that you're serious. Maybe don't even ask for a discount the first time. Just let them know like how you roll. You could ask them for 10%. Never hurts to ask for 10% because the markup's like at least 30, 40, 50%. Doesn't hurt to ask for 10% the first time. If you go there enough times, then you start to maybe ask for a 15% discount. But you gotta buy there often. Just be cool. Just like try and get a relationship with them. Easy to give discounts to friends, man. Super easy. All right. Trying to be an esports player, but I eat pizza at McDonald's pretty much every day. How do you think the food I eat affects my performance, gaming-wise or brain performance? Dude, are you a gamer on YouTube? Are you still here, Shabs? Shabs, hit me up if you're still here, bro. Give me like a yes, I'm still here if you're still here, Shabs. If not, I'll be sad. I'm going to start reading from the bottom up now. Imani's from Wisconsin. What's up, Imani? Alberto, a neighbor, what up? Dylan, I cheated, Ted. I had a bagel. I don't know why it was like that. I was on autopilot. How do I come back from this? How do you come back from this? Bro, you just get back on track. No worries, man. No worries. You're back on track. Go make yourself a nice smoothie, man. But just consider getting into intermittent fasting, bro. Get into intermittent fasting. Start eating at 12. Stop eating at 4. Give yourself 4 hours to eat all the calories you want. And during that period of time, focus on all the fruit you can get in you. If you can't get it in you, no worries. Then you slipped up, you slipped up. Don't beat yourself up. Just learn from it. You're from Wisconsin as well. Awesome, awesome. Thanks for making the video, Jeremy. Yeah, for sure, Jeremy. What cryptos are you holding? I love how that's an important question, Robert. It's funny, man. My portfolio has been changing a lot. Right now, I'm holding some EOS. I mean, a good amount of EOS, a good amount of Ripple, and of course, Bitcoin. I got a good amount of all, man. I mean, Ripple, EOS, and Bitcoin. But I trade them from time to time. I swap them around. Put them into Tether for a bit, and buy this, and move them around a bit. I think that's about it, though. I think I just have those 3. Not to mention all the freaking air coins, man. The airdrops. Any other questions here? Let's see. Any other questions? I'm just going back up. Well, I'm going to answer Shab's question in case he comes back and looks at this later. If you want to improve brain performance, one of the best things you can get is lion's mane mushroom. Lion's mane mushroom. Lion's mane extract. Get the dual extract of lion's mane, and brain performance. Definitely memory goes up for sure. Super good at memorizing stuff. So get some lion's mane stuff. That stuff is proven to improve memory, and it's really delicious as well. It's a medicinal mushroom. But also just keep working your craft. Stay focused. If you don't have mental clarity, you don't have the aptitude to stay attentive, to stay alert. Then how are you going to perform well, right? You don't want caffeine either, because caffeine shoots you up and shoots you back down. I've been on here for an hour and a half, going hard nonstop. Haven't even eaten today, man. Today's been a complete fasting day. No food whatsoever. How do I have the energy? Because I have the reserves. I have the stockpile. I've been taking my daily green boost. I've been taking my shaga mushroom every day. And I've been loading up on the fruits and vegetables for the past 9 years. So I can go a day without food and feel fantastic. I can go a day without food and have this energy to ramble on throughout the night, answering every single question I can look at until my eyes freaking bleeding. I should really be wearing some of those night goggles, huh? Some of those blue light blocking glasses. Can't find them right now, but next question. Bananas are known as lack of water percent. How do you deal with a launch of bananas? Use them only as smoothie? Yeah, they're mostly in smoothie form. I eat them every now and then as well if I'm truly hungry enough. Next question. I'm going all over the place here. Sorry, I'm not in order. Count you in for the mastermind, Samantha? Awesome. That'd be great. That'd be great. Okay, someone's worried. I see the word worried here. Taja Rose. There's a couple of roses in here. Wow. I'm still worried about not getting enough nutrients on fruit. Please expand how your blood results. Bro, I've been doing this a while. I'm not dead yet. I'll say that much. I'm not dead yet. I'm feeling good, actually. People, they think they're not going to be getting in enough nutrients when they're eating the healthiest food possible. Let's rewind that and say that again. When people eat the healthiest food possible, which is fruits and vegetables, every doctor, every scientist will agree, fruits and vegetables, healthiest foods, they somehow think they're not getting all the nutrients. And that just goes to show the power of influence, the power of marketing in the dairy and meat industry telling you that you need other crap. And even if you're not eating meat and dairy, you're vegan and you think you need to eat cooked food, dead food, lifeless food to get in what you need to stay alive, how does that work? How come every other animal in nature can eat raw food and thrive? Because we can too. That's why. Because we can too, bro. If you want to make sure you're getting in all your vitamins, all your minerals, use Chronometer. Go on chronometer.com. Punch in some lettuce, punch in some papayas. Notice how your nutrients are all being met. You want to make sure you're getting all your trace minerals? Dude, Daily Green Boost. DailyGreenBoost.com. Use the code TEDCAR. You want to make sure you're getting all the vitamins, all the fruit in the world. Eat it. Cherries, peaches, plums, nectarines, melons, papayas, mangoes, grapes, oranges. Get it in you. You're gonna have all your nutritional needs met there. Thoughts on B12 supplements? If you want to take B12 supplement, go for it. I take it every now and then. I don't take it. I'm just not even here in the house. I don't take it every. I mean, I don't take it often. Take it every now and then. Wouldn't hurt to take it every day. I don't think, but I don't take it often. I feel great. But if you're worried about it, take it. It doesn't hurt. I don't think. Another one you might want to consider taking is vitamin D. Vitamin D3. Vegan vitamin D3. But really focus on the whole foods, man. Okay. How to deal with raw food or cooked food cravings? Dude, if you're craving cooked food, eat it. Like just get to the point where you're not craving it anymore. And you get to that point by being patient with yourself, by being allowing yourself to have whatever you want. You're eating it and being honest with how you feel. Right? Recent fast, yeah, that was effing hilarious. You know what happened? So I did keto. This is a funny story. I did keto. Like I did 3-day water fast, and I came off the water fast, and the only sugar I had was some low calorie, low sugar apples. The rest was fat, a lot of fat, a lot of nuts and seeds, a lot of avocados, a lot of salads. Super keto. Then I find out there's a running race coming up, and I'm in keto, and I'm like, cool, a good chance to test out this keto diet with cardio. So I wake up 8 a.m. Race starts at 9 a.m. I get warmed up. I drive over to the race. Haven't eaten anything. I just drank some water. So I'm in a completely fasted state again. I had dinner the night before. I had some, fatty salad, good fatty, hearty salad. But I'm in keto now. I wake up. I go for the run. Dude, first 2-3 minutes of the race, I'm leading. Or I'm in second place, I should say. I'm right there, right beside the guy who's in first. I didn't want to pass him because then exert too much energy. First 2 minutes, no problem. Then 2.5 minutes in, legs start burning, going uphill. Legs burn, my heart is through the roof. I realize I can't do this. I'm fucked. I got no carbs in me, dude. I'm just drained. My heart rate's through the roof. My jaw feels like it's gonna freaking explode. I'm like dying going up this hill, and it's a 10K. Can't even run a 10K. I had to start walking after like 3 or 4K, bro. After the first lap, after the first 5K, I got in my car. I drove home, defeated. I drove home defeated. I couldn't even finish a 5K on keto. Brutal. I mean, I was going hard. I did start off the gun when I went freaking hard. I wasn't just going for a jog. I'm sure I could have jogged a 5K. I was trying to race a 5K. Couldn't even finish. Keto, don't recommend it, man. Get your energy from carbs. Put yourself in a fasted state every single day for 20 hours. Sure, with intermittent fasting. Sure, get the major human growth hormone release. Sure, eat up all the body fat that way. Absolutely. But don't stay in ketosis, man. That's silly. Why would you want to stay in ketosis? What's wrong with using sugar as fuel for most of the for that 4 to 6 hour window throughout the day? What's wrong with that? Fill up your glycogen tank, eat during that time, and then put yourself in that fasted state afterwards. You don't need to be in keto. You don't need to be eating carnivore diet. You don't need to be eating no carb or low carb. That's silly. Why restrict yourself? Carbs are in everything. And besides, if you're doing keto on raw vegan, what the hell are you gonna eat, man? You got 3 choices. You got avocados, you got nuts and seeds, and you got salad. That's it. That's whack, man. No, you gotta get the carbs in, man. Get the carbs in. You don't need to cut out any sort of food category. You don't need to cut out fat. You don't need to cut out protein. You don't need to cut out carbs. Be holistic. Be rounded here. Have balance in your diet. Every now and then, do no fat. Do a detox. Sure. Every now and then, bulk up. Eat the nuts and seeds. Go super high fat. Sure. But throughout the year, man, keep it chill. Keep it balanced. Eat the carbs. Eat the fats. Eat the proteins. Do what feels good. Do what feels good. As long as you're eating fully raw. If you're eating fully raw, you're going to be doing good if you're feeling good. All right. I think, yeah, dude, Mr. Hidden, I think I'm going to bounce, man. My eyes are like starting to bleed here. Hour and a half on the call for y'all. Last chance here. If you guys want to contribute to giving away free fruit to people, any dollar you donate right now is going to give fruit to people, give fruit to the world. I want to make people healthy. I want to get them on the diet and lifestyle and introduce them to the raw vegan lifestyle. Every time I give people fruit, I'm going to ask them if they've heard of raw veganism, fruitarianism. Let them know that I've been doing it for nearly a decade. Let them know that they can do it too. And if you want to donate a dollar or two, that'll go to help buy the groceries for these people. Um, and before I go, I also want to say that, I've got a 30-day challenge coming up in November for Rawvember. That's going to be a really exciting month. Rocktober is already freaking amazing. All the people in Rocktober are already loving it. If you want to join the November group, you can go to the 30dayrawfoodchallenge.com. And that would be awesome because you get in early. Get in early, man. All right. Peace. I'm out of here. Super, super tired. Wow. The things I do for y'all. Love you. Things I do for promoting the raw vegan diet and lifestyle. It's really interesting. I think that's fascinating how eating a fruit diet, because all the cells in my body are made up of fruit and vegetables, it makes me want to now propagate that more and more. Anyways, peace. Thank you so much. I've never done a YouTube live before, by the way. Okay. Garrett, I'll see you soon, bro. Yeah, Garrett, I'll see you soon, man. Garrett's coming to the retreat October 12th to the 16th. Garrett and I and the whole group, we're gonna be going for hikes. Gonna be doing meditation, gonna be doing yoga, gonna be working on our goals, gonna be working on our projects, gonna be getting stuff done while at the same time relaxing, going to the spa, chilling, resting, totally rejuvenating ourselves, bathing ourselves in the right kind of foods, in the right kind of environment, with the right kind of people, the right kind of conversations. It's gonna be a really good time. If any of you want to come to the retreat, hit me up. If you want to come be the chef, be the person in the kitchen who prepares the food, we're looking for someone like that. If that's you, hit me up. My Instagram is @fruitarian. And I want to thank you very much for joining this. I hope this saves. If I end stream, will it save? I hope so. We're going to find out. Okay. Peace be with you.